Hey up Chucks, my name is Bryce Foxdon and welcome to part 14. Is it 14? I think it's 13. I really probably should have checked that before starting this episode. Anyway, welcome to the newest part of our Let's Play Planet Coaster series. And today in this episode, I know it's been quite a while, but life got in the way as I explained in the latest news video. We've got some really cool stuff to cover that arrived in the update. I'm not going to touch the go-karts just yet, but just to let you know, I'm probably going to put them back here somewhere, because there's going to be a lake going here, and then the go-karts I'm thinking back here, and then I can put some buildings around here as scenery for those as well, and do something pretty damn cool with that. I did get slightly confused because I was thinking there was already a lake here, because I haven't looked at this park in a while, but yeah, that's to come. I did say I'd move on also to the fantasy area of the park, which is going to go here, but I'm going to hold that off just a tiny bit because we've still got quite a bit more work to do over here. So in this episode you might have spotted this, now you're looking at it. It's not finished obviously, which you can probably tell. This was something I did in a live stream that didn't go too well, just because the computer I was using at the time, just the specs couldn't handle this game, plus streaming live it was glitchy, the connection kept dropping, it was just not successful whatsoever. So that's where this came from, this log flume. Is it a log flume? No, it's a river rapid, sorry. So I'm going to finish that off first, or I'm going to do something with it. I'm not 100% happy with it just yet. In fact, you guys, if you just look at the back there, you can see, because the idea of this was that it was going to be a placeable ride, and it's just gone a little bit out of control. I was trying to keep it below the 2,000 part limit for blueprints, but they've just actually upped that to 4,000, so it's going to be safe that I can upload that. I do want to reduce the height of this hill here, just because I think from down here it's a little bit jarring, a little bit too much. So I'm going to do that. So we're going to jump into a time lapse and get that done now, and I'll see you after that. welcome back from the time lapse. So I decided halfway through doing that, after doing this and then doing a load of rocks, which I'm just going to have to cut out loads of where I was doing the rocks, because it's going to be incredibly boring to watch. I just decided to just do this, sort of decorate out a little bit. It still needs quite a bit of work, but I'm going to do most of it off camera, but you get the idea. And I've also been utilising the turning off collision, so I was able to put these rocks over the edge, and then I added these splashes to make it sort of interact with the ride a little bit. But I'm pretty pleased with it so far. That's looking really good. I've also noticed we keep getting notifications about crime and such, so I'm actually going to, right now, just live with you guys, I'm going to hire some security guards, throw them down, and probably put in some cameras as well. So there's a security guard, so we'll have one there. Let's just throw them down, they can just wander around. I'll just hire a whole bunch of these guys. There we go. I think that'll do for now. How many did I just hire? Yeah, okay, 5 of them. That's all right. Security management. We'll have some. Where do you actually get the cameras from? Cameras. There we go. So we've got some freestanding cameras, which are like posts with a camera on them. Let's drop on there, and then we'll do one over here somewhere. Let's sort of hide it. Well, not really hide it, but yeah, we'll put it there. It's not very obtrusive. Use some of these wall-mounted ones as well. Just noticed that shop is closed. Where do we want this one? Maybe not. Maybe we will just have a freestanding one here. It's going to get a better view. In fact, that's a good idea. What if I put them on the posts for these lamps as well? So that kind of like utilises the lamp slightly differently. It also gives them a really good view. So if I put one on there, and like these, and I've just discovered you can even do that. So that's actually even better. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm done just spamming my whole park with security cameras. I'm pretty pleased with that. You know, they don't get in the way. They don't look particularly bad. In fact, they kind of, in some ways, add a little bit to the scenery. But yeah, they work really well on those posts because you don't really pay any attention to them. And they seem to have pretty good coverage as well, because when we look at that one, we get some good views down the main street. We can zoom in like this. I'll probably go through and give all these names, but there's loads of them, so I'm going to do that off camera, because yeah, that's a lot of security cameras. So yeah, that's about it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to, off screen, I'm just going to work on this rapids. So hopefully I should be able to make it look pretty damn good. I'll keep it under 4,000 parts and share the whole thing, because I'm going to do it placeable. I'm not actually going to do any terrain, just going to make sure it's all done with rocks and so on. And make sure this is a placeable blueprint for you guys, so you can hop on over to the Steam Workshop. Remember, my Steam Workshop link is always down in the description if you want to go take a look. There's pretty much everything in this park is in there, plus some other stuff. I'm also going to soon do a video as well where I'll just be replacing my ride skins, because you can actually now include the flat rides in your blueprints. So I've got a lot of blueprints on the Steam Workshop where the flat rides aren't included, and they now can be. So I'm going to update all those and make it so you can grab them with the ride in the middle of them. In fact, that one's not one because that one's just so plain. I might actually do some work on that. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and see you very soon. Bye bye for now.
Everybody's at the record house.